Lawlessness with the farce of prohibition.
It works better if the mic's actually on. Yeah, I spent the entire pre-roll just, like, not in here at my desk at all, so 9 times out of 10, I'm just gone. I honestly don't understand how anyone spends, like, their... hang on, I gotta turn down my actual... I always forget what it is, but it's loud. Yeah, I always forget that... well, I always forget something. What it is, I don't know what, but... aside from that, welcome in, Butterfly. It's nice seeing you around here, and ha! I started the bot late, so... gotcha anyway. And hey, Captain, that was... why can I not pronounce words tonight? But welcome, Captain. I hope that you're doing well today and that your Overwatch, I think I saw some of that it was a collab, that was going well. But I seen you in. Oh, hey, speaking on the list of things I completely forgot to do, guess who forgot to change the gamma settings on his monitor? Wait, I have the ability. I can just up the brightness now. Okay, contrast to 100. Yes, I do want to increase brightness at all costs. That is barely better. I'll take it. Yeah, so the plan originally for tonight was... oh, wow. Sorry. I could claim the Navi Ferry as of mitosis, but you know what? Well, let's get more breads in here. Thanks for the redeem, Captain. How? Why am I just failing basic pronunciations? Wait. Oh, we'll get a little friend on the head. There we go. Yeah, thanks for that. Well, we can have a fish. That's nice. Fish, bugs. I feel like this might just be a random spot that you can get. Yeah, like that's just a random ruby hole with a gossip stone in there. That's Death Mountain. Zora's Domain. Is there another warp? Or like another whole thing? There's a business, Grub. Close enough. Alright. Deku nuts? No. Ah. Thanks for the bread, Butterfly. Appreciate it. But no, the original plan for tonight was going to be, and the head slaps. Hey, Seth, good seeing you in here. Hope you're doing well, and... Ooh, inscription. Oh, that actually worked. Deku sticks? Wait, no, I didn't actually want that. Well, he did drop 3 rubies. Oh, there's a hole. Wait, did I know about this? Forest stage, we're waiting to see your beautiful face win fabulous prizes. What? I don't actually remember this. Huh. Maybe it's something to do with the mask subquests? Yeah. Ah! They do not like that one. Okay, good to know. I bet there's like a specific mask that... Wait, maybe I do remember that. Like, you go there with a specific mask from this side quest, and they'll either buy it or give you like a piece of heart or something. Something or other. Huh, just some money. Huh, that's a weird thing to find. Well, the original plan for tonight was going to be Final Fantasy XIV, but Fable came down with something and just can't make it, so... Then the plan was going to be Final Fantasy V, and I put a quick poll in the Discord for what game we should play, and this one won, so... Oh! That's what I was looking for. The upgrade. The wallet upgrades. Cool. Oh, thank you for the butter. Appreciate it. But then after that, I decided, you know, Final Fantasy V does sound really fun right about now. Maybe I will play that. No, I don't need that. And then I saw another streamer playing... Wait, can I bomb that wall? Playing this game, I'm like, no, the people were right. This game does seem like fun. So here we are. But I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, this would be like, exit to the forest temple now, I think. Maybe? Yep, I accidentally made it all the way back to the forest temple. I guess we'll see if there's any more stuff that can be done. I'm not even sure if there, like, is anything of use here right now that we have bombs in a bottle. Huh. Weird. Just chilling? Hell yeah. Hey, Gobs. That is honestly the question that I have on my mind right now. Where around can we go bomb places now that we have a bag full of explosives? Thank you for the alert, Captain. Hope you have a good day. Nice seeing you in and around. Also... There's a thing down there. Red special. Yeah, I mean, that is where where I got the idea for the emote messing with bombs in the Wind Waker. Oh, right. The sound redeems. I need to figure out how to split the audio sources, because the audio, in order for me to hear it, I have to push it through the desktop audio, and that means that all the sound alerts, which are also desktop audio, are quieter. So sorry about that. I'll hopefully remember. I'm gonna write that down now quick to remember to fix that. I mean, just grab a, because I should, and I keep forgetting about it, and if I don't write it down now, I'll just forget. Splitting for... Because I do get bad. Huh. It's like a weird version of Zelda's Lullaby and Song of Time. Left up. There we go. But yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback, and yeah. I just need to remember to do it. The problem is that I have a bad habit of just one ruby. Yeah, well, we'll play some more. Like, if I'm not thinking about it immediately in the moment, then it just, like, doesn't exist. It's the reason I have on my phone 2 alarms. One for, like, a half hour about after I get home from work, and one 15 minutes after that one. The first one is just... I put in whatever I need to do in that one, and it sounds off like a little bit after I get home and, like, get settled. Then the one 15 minutes later says, hey, get off your ass and actually go do the thing. Hey, Ace. How are you doing? Slight change of plans. We're playing Ocarina. But yeah, Gobs, I believe that you're right, that splitting audio is going to be a giant pain in the ass, but it'll be better once I'm done with that. Been worried. Oh, thanks, Ace. Yeah, sorry for worrying people. It's been a weird space in my head, but it's better now. Okay. But appreciate it. And glad seeing you in. Hey, so I hope you're having a good day. Ah! Alright, let's try that again. Because I think we can get a piece of heart out of this. Wait, why is there more than one bread in my worry been replaced with concern for my own safety? Because some people... Well, the butterfly bread is just because we have to have a Navi for this game. We have to... it's just tradition. The one on top of my head is because someone redeemed Osmosis. Yeah, Butterfly stream stuff is... Ah! I missed it. Thank you, Gobs, for more bread. Alright, let's put this one... Lurking, watching, seeing. Anyway, we're talking about stream stuff. Yeah, because my sound alerts right now are kind of quiet because I have to pipe the game audio from my 64 through the capture card and the desktop audio, which that has to be turned down in order so I don't... Ow. I'm just gonna give up and move on with the story. And then everything off of that is just... It's a pain to set up everything because and part of it is you just don't know how stream stuff and improvements you make are going to be until the end of the stream. More peaky and normal or headset? Actually, is it? Because I have the settings about normal, but it was in the red, so maybe I just have it a bit closer than I usually do. Here, that's probably going to be a bit better. I just turned down the sensitivity a touch, which I probably should do anyway. But hopefully it's not the headset. Those are annoying and expensive to replace. Ooh, stuff. Yeah, because what I do for my earbuds, which is an entirely different thing. Oh, right, there's all of this hot nonsense here. Is I've just, like, have the warranty through the place that I buy them from. Just an extra $10, and if they break, I can go back and I'll replace them. I have never gotten more than a year or so out of them before they've broken, and I've had to go back and replace. It's... Dang. It's let me just essentially buy, probably at this point, 300 or more dollars worth of earbuds and audio equipment with only paying $10. Talking about stream stuff, got a cloud lifter for Mick, and it was hell difference to my ears, but damn. Plans obsolescence. Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta absolutely love it when everything is planned to break as soon as possible. Although in my case, it is because I actually use my earbuds that often. Like, I have usually around 90,000 hours in... Or not hours, minutes listened. Wow, what is behind there that they have all these walls? For Spotify each year. I actually use it for like 8 hours a day. Oh! Hello. I'm working on something really cool right now, but I think it's gonna take a while. You can wait 5 or 6 years and should be ready, okay? Well, there's Big Goron. Yeah, I use bone conducting headphones way too often. Ooh, I've heard good things about bone conducting. Is that actually a better audio quality than like standard? Because I have a pair of, I think, wait, I'm wearing them. I can check this. Oh, they're Sony. I thought they were Skull Candy. Like, it's WH-1000s, I think, are the headphones I'm using now. And they're pretty good, but like, as I said, I listen to so much music and use headphones all the time that if bone conducting are like better, I'd be down for picking up a pair. That's not a quick way down. That's just death. Slightly better than standard, but I can okay, so they're not like noise canceling. That's too bad, because part of what I do enjoy about the ones I have is they have like 3 modes. You can go for oh, this is going to hurt. You made me do a quick check, Ace, there to see if my mic was on and if I was peaking or not. Man, like, noise canceling is, in my opinion, it's kind of worth it. I will admit that I don't actually need it, because I only wear headphones at home where it's quiet to begin with. But through college, where I lived with 3 other people in a 2-bed. Okay, it's still peaking. Dang it. Here, let me see if I can turn the sensitivity up. Wait, this is just volume out. I'll try to pitch it down so I'm not peaking so much. It doesn't still work with the bone conducting headphones, but I do. Yeah, no, only slightly. Okay. But still, I appreciate any audio debugging for trying to make it better for viewers or listeners, because again, I don't know how well my audio is until after I oh that's it. There's a chicken over there. Until after I look back on the stream. But yeah, no, a good, if you're in like a loud environment all the time, a good set of bone conducting, or not bone conducting, noise canceling, there it is. The noise canceling headphones have actually saved my sanity. Of just being able to tune out noises. Like, sometimes I wouldn't even turn on music when I was super stressed. Or like everyone else was being so loud and I had to focus and study. I'd just put them on, turn on the noise canceling, and that was it. Probably going to get a full wallet from this, but you know what, whatever. Yeah, it's Dampe the Gravekeeper. Eh? Oh, it's just a mask. Get a different kind of fright from that mask than get from Dampe. Will you give me that mask to me? Yeah. This mask will be just like Dampe. Here's my money. 30 Mirabee Master Kid for full price. You didn't mind paying? Ooh, grocery store earplugs. That's smart. Is what I always do. And this is part of my theory of actually all this stuff that I do when out in public is part of why I went to get like a diagnosis for at least ADHD, because that's what I do something similar. Oh, there's 2 left somewhere. Nah, I'll find them eventually. But I have my earbuds, and that's part of why they wear out so fast, because I wear them all the time in public, especially for grocery stores, and that helps so much. And yeah, Butterfly, I do have the butterfly wings were actually made by Fable at that link. They're on her Ko-fi, so if you need a pair for VTube Studio. And there's a couple other things. Do I have it put in? Because I know I also got I need to put in the googly eyes that I also got from her. Some amazingly silly googly eyes that are also on the Ko-fi. Sorry, Ace. Eventually I'll get the plastic bag stream hat on. Oh, Kamini, welcome. Man, thanks for the extra bread. I hope you're doing well today, and good seeing you around. For a moment there, I forgot what song I was trying to play, and wait. I'm just like, wait, what is the... Also, why is that... Hang on, I need to fix... Get out. Why is that all the way over... Huh. Hang on, just a moment of live on-screen stuff. I noticed everything was missing, and I need to fix my tits. There we go. Sorry about that. Some hot... Yeah, the head slaps. The... bread tits. Thank you, Kamini. Oh, that's good that you're doing well. I had a pretty good day. And love the ability to be streaming. Actually, wait. Did they even show up? Yes! Found one. Ooh. Oh. Thanks, Ace. Yeah, I'll check that out. Hey, we welcome in. Good seeing you in here, and I hope that you're doing good, and that I'm glad that you've been enjoying your Sonic streams. Those have been really fun. Like, I might have to play a Sonic game for once. And thanks for lurking. Like, appreciate you coming in and saying hi. And yes, Kamini, bread can be super soft and great on your face. Have a look. Right. Oh yeah, that... Yeah, a jar would be great. I'll take a look. It might have to wait until tomorrow when I get paid. Yeah, I've never played a Sonic game. Part of the problem is I just never had the console. Like, the first two I had was the NES and this 64 that I'm playing off of now. And next one is the GameCube. By the time I had a console that had Sonic games on it, like, the only new ones were... It was in the era where things were really not good. And I don't have to buy it, but... Oh, it was funny, and I do like the idea. Yeah, it's just bad timing. Oh, and also, Kamini, since you mentioned bread on your face, the whole reason I have this current model was because the person who made it, Eru, who's down in the description for my Twitch, wanted a redeem of bread hat on her stream, so made this in her art style to match her model, and just for 100 points I show up on her stream on her head. It is hilarious, and I should post about that or put somewhere else that, like, I'm perfectly fine if anyone wants to make a bread for like a bread for their own bread hat or whatever. And I should also probably talk to Arrow to see... I completely missed the cutscene, but yeah, you have to dive for the Ocarina. We'll turn you into ube bread. I'd love that. Like, the only thing I have to say is that if it's not like a shared model, or because this starts a live 2D, like, this is a live 2D thing that she made when that update came out, but I do kind of want it because I think it'd be cool to have. But I fully endorse it. Wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. It's... time for me to practice. Hell yeah! Best of luck, Kamini. Best of luck. So one thing now that I've been playing old Ocarina after like also playing Tears of the Kingdom, I kind of realized a couple of things. Like one, the music of the, I was just gonna bring that up, that the music is part of my, like, me too, it's part of my essence. Most of these songs I'm playing, I actually just remember the song and I can like remember what the melody and the buttons are. Yeah, the music is, I was talking about this earlier, like the Sun song, I almost completely played it, has just been bootstrapped into the leitmotif for time of day changing in later games. Song of Storms is so popular, it's probably one of the most covered and reference pieces of music. Like, you can hear almost every piece in this game making its way to later titles. Any more that I can just pick up now? Nope. And I kind of miss that there's not a music mechanic in later games. Like, I had 2 empty bottles. Like, I get that why they drop. Actually, I think they dropped the gimmick as soon as after Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Yeah, we just get Link humming while cooking, and that is cute and fun, but I don't know, it's different from being able to have to tap out the melody. I guess the Wii didn't. No, the Wii had. Right, Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword has the Goddess Harp. Like, that was the last game. Wow, they really knew what they were doing. Skyward Sword was the last classic game in the old Zelda style, with dungeons, overworld exploration, a whole lot of tests. Wait, oh, that was me walking on carpet. I thought I heard a knocking. Wait, how did I forget this already? How did I already forget the Song of Time? I just learned it and down, right. Yeah, I saw that in YouTube intro that you made, Ace. That was so good. Like, you did good work on that. Wait. 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns the 3 spiritual stones, stand by the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. Okay. It's here. But yeah, Skyward Sword was the last classic Zelda. Like, it had dungeons, side character, a music instrument, and like, they did some testing. They tried the open worlds, the exploration. The sailcloth was totally a prototype paraglider. They even have the same UI and method for stamina. And I see why they did a test bed for Breath of the Wild, but I don't know. There's just so much nostalgia, and I really love the style of these old games that I kind of hope that they have at least a spin-off or some strong remasters or remakes just to keep this older style of exploration through dungeons. Ah. Oh, and I remember the other thing. So you know how in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they have the Temple of Time? If you go there and stand around, it's one of the few areas that has a dedicated song. It's kind of a slower piece, but if you speed it up or can hear it well enough, in the ruins of the Temple of Time, they just have the Song of Time, this background music, but it's slowed down, distorted, and broken, like, to a point that it seems that whatever importance that temple had at one point is just gone. Like, it's faded to time. Actually, I think if you knock out that wall, make this a whole, like, open space, this pedestal's where the goddess statue in that game gets put. No, Camille, I agree. I really hope that they don't just completely abandon the old play style. Because while I will admit it's a ooh. Excellent work. Hey Sound, how you doing? Nice seeing you in. We're playing some Ocarina. Thought you held the keys to the door of time. You've led me to the gates of the sacred realm. And let me get that mitosis for you. Yes, owed it all to you, kid. A little bit crunchy, but still so good. There we go. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. Bread, wake up. Bread, the chosen one. May or may not have found a 100% of game's demo within a day. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, that's good use of the demo. Because if you're excited for a game, it is so easy to just pick every part of a demo to nothing and get everything you can out of it. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is a chamber of sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Bread, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Hey, Sickly. Nice seeing you in. Hope you're doing well. And oh yeah, how was your Left 4 Dead collab? That's just a fun game to get a bunch of people screaming at. It's good chaos. Fred, big now, you're grown up. Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. It's 3 newbies and 1 experienced player. Hell yeah! God bless him. Oh, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a really good time. Oh, what game that you're playing was Kindlelight Kingdom. No clue what the fuck it is, but I'll take everything I can get. Fair enough. For your spirit was sealed here for 7 years, and now that you're old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the hero of time. Well, do you understand your destiny? No, but I'm going to say yes anyway. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. Power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this chamber of sages. But there's still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. Hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. So I have a theory for Zelda, specifically with the Master Sword, that its default functioning, or I guess Fi's default functioning, after, like, Skyward Sword was whenever bullshit happens that Link is not prepared for, do some weird chronological fuckery. Like, her MO is time paradoxes for the win. Because you have this, which started everything. Wind Waker had, when the Master Sword was sealed under the Hyrule Castle, and... Hey, Botanical. Good to see you in. Hope you're doing well. But after, in Wind Waker, it completely froze time in Hyrule. I'm not... Actually, no, there wasn't any chronological fuckery in Twilight Princess. There was a lot of chronological fuckery in Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know how far everyone is in that, so I'm not going to say it. But it's just every time something weird happens, the sword is like, I'm just going to split the timeline several times. Ooh. Been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakens... Wait, we're missing one. Thanks for the lurk. Nice seeing you in, and hope you're having a good night. Yeah, because we have Rauru, 5 more, and then the 7th has not been stated. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand? No, but we're saying so anyway. Wait, do you have anything else to say? Forest Girl, do you need another skill? Okay, what's the first thing that I gotta do here? Because I know the main collectibles are just, like, not in a dungeon, but out in the world. Oh, that doesn't look good. I forget how absolutely dark this game is. Like, that looks like something you'd find in Resident Evil. This is actually something you'd find in a Resident Evil game. Destroyed towns full of zombies, skies dripping blood. You know, I don't know how Ganon manages to hoist a castle up in the air like that. But I'm kind of glad that that he does manage it. November 2022, someone breaks Candlelight Kingdom so bad that someone releases a now 174 in existence, but because of release by a person, Black Lollipop Globe. Oh, nice. Yeah, evil magic. But you know, I would be wait, think I need, yeah, I need like a late game item. Okay, but this is just, and I know I've mentioned this before with like Final Fantasy, how the enemy evil faction always has the coolest item or the coolest stuff. Dang it, I can't see anything right now, and I can't turn. The Sun Song does not work here. Because, like, it's cool. I think we could all agree that it would be nice to be able to just frickin' hoist a building. This game once. Wow, that's a pretty big breaking bug that it just refuses to work after that. Hey. Oh, you're quite an energetic young man. Brave and handsome, too. Name is Bread, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. What? Did he just go from flirting to us to saying, hey, you want to make some money working the corner? Shop's the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf. It's a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. Ghosts, called Poes, spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyards. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I'll pay a lot of money for it. Interesting. Oh. Really didn't figure out what to do with this NPC when I played multiple playthroughs of the 3DS port. So what you can do is it's either alternate place to. There we go. Now I can actually see. It's either a place to just make money from the regular. From the most regular pose that you can find just in Kakariko Graveyard. Oh shoot, speaking of, that's what we're going for. We're going to the graveyard. That's where the next one is. But the other thing you can do is out in just like Hyrule Field, and I think the entrance to Gerudo Valley is. There's a couple of big poses that appear when you're riding on Epona, and if you're quick enough, you can hit them with your bow and collect their souls. And it's the souls that if you get enough of them, you'll get a piece of heart. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, gonna mess him up. What? You got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. Messed up this windmill. Da-da-da-da. You gotta get it immediately. When's babe? Oh no, storm again. Played the ocarina again, didn't you? I love that song for two reasons. One, it's insanely freaking catchy. And two is because it's such a silly paradox. Because in the past, the guy wants a song that goes around and around. And you learn that song in the future from that guy who's pissed at this kid who played an ocarina 7 years ago. Then you go 7 years into the past and play it for him to screw up the windmill to drain the well, which makes him mad that you've messed up the windmill. Like, the song doesn't have a beginning or an end to it. It just goes around and around over. Oh, hey, Poe. As a complete paradox. The most I've heard is a theory that, oh yeah, it actually does have an origin in Termina, in Majora's Mask, where you learn it from the there we go, got some cash, from where you learn it from a composer brother, but like that doesn't really help in Ocarina because you've learned it once from there. Okay, let's disturb some graves. Oh, that's not a hole I can go down, I guess. Oh, right, these are also dig spots for in the past you can talk to Dempe and get, and for a few rubies make him dig up a grave for treasure or stuff. And it's the ones with flowers in front of them, that's where you can go down. Holy shit, I got that right in the first try. Young man, are you fast on your feet? May not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Ow. That is rude and probably cheating, sir. I think I just have to follow him fast enough to get below like 30 seconds. Or not get completely locked out. Like that. Oh shit, I just had a thought. I really hope there's no re-deads down here. Because not only would their paralyzing attacks suck, I just don't like them. Like, they are by far the only zombie. Because normally I kind of like a good zombie. Oh, 107. Ooh. See that, mitosis Sith? Let me get you set up for that real quick. Let's hoist him in the corner. This was minute 7. Young man, you're very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. Oh, that's how we get the one chicken in the past. We hook shot over that. Neat. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Also, am I standing just right on it? Believe so. Oh, what was I talking about beforehand? I don't know. The point is, I really love the hook shot. Like, yes, Ascend in the new games are great, but come on, it's a grappling hook. We could have just Even if that was the only old dungeon item, that could have been like, oh yeah, we got it. Oh yeah, Link, we got a fun new thing for you. Aside from the Pura pad. Also take the spring-loaded hook. Although I suppose it is a little bit... It's a little bit overkill in a game that you can just build a quick catapult. But yeah, that's also why the windmill is labeled as question mark, because it's technically the same map as Dampé's grave, but in order to avoid spoiling that, hey, there's an exit here, and so they didn't have to partition it into two different maps, they rammed it into one. So I should be able... The door? No. Huh. I still don't know how to get over there. I'm assuming I can, like, grapple up around the windmill and drop over the other side because there's a ladder there? Windmill draws water up from the depths of the well. Now the well's dried up, though. Wait. I think a valid grapple point is... Nope! Okay, this is annoying because, like, there's just a way back there. It requires a bit of thinking, but it's not like a huge deal. I know one option is can go through the... Oh. Right, in the adult timeline, you can just go through the... Hey, a hole. You can just go through the back. We got that. We got some beehives. And we got a thingy. Dang. Alright, this might be a hot take because I know it was a annoying feature in Twilight Princess. But I actually really like that if you found a chest that you couldn't fit all the money in your pockets, you just wouldn't pick it up. You'd put it back there so you could come back. Like, sure, it was annoying if that chest was in the middle of the dungeon, but it's better than not having it. I heard that the Lost Woods, where fairies live, is a strange place with many mysterious smells. Wish I could just once make medicine with some of that strange things I might find there. I'd be able to see very well anymore, but I know it still works fine. I'm thinking that I can't get anything here yet. Yeah, because this is the whole point of this shop is blue potion, which... Well, I mean, that's fine because I also just don't have the hearts to... I don't have the stats to justify using that type of medicine. Holy shit, these people are still spinning? Like, it's been 7 years and they're still just rotating. Good for them. Let's see. So we got the hook shot, which means we can probably... Yeah, that's all we need to get back up to the Lost Woods. However, the one thing that I do want to do, when we were still back in the past, we did find Big Oron. Yeah, they gotta be getting dizzy from that spinning, but I guess it's better to be motion sick than love sick, so, good for them. Like, that's some endurance. Tektites are still... They're not strong, they're just annoying. But the good news is that the rocks do give me a path. Ah! Ah! Oh, can we actually enter Dodongo's cavern as an adult? Huh, cool. Wow, I missed like 3 rooms. Maybe they have stuff in them, maybe not. But I think that's the only dungeon you can enter as an adult Link, because like... Now, maybe Deku Tree. I know you can enter Jabu Jabun again, which, let's be honest, everyone is just fine with that. Like, completely. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna hop up here and get some heals. Because I think this still has a cow in it. Oh. Oh, it does. Yeah. No, it's Saria's song. Actually, shoot, let's talk to Saria. Bread, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Great, you're safe. I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits are calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Bread. Help me. You're my only hope. Moo. What a nice song. Reminds me of the pasture. Song makes me feel so good. You produce a lot of milk. Have some of my milk. Okay, dude. I do not. What the? That... Yeah, I don't have a Roblox account. Never really was interested. Oh, that's to the summit. I don't think I want to do that. I'm pretty sure right now the only things that I have... What I have to do is something to get a red tunic from the people there. Ow. Now, but I also want to get the big Oron sword. Just completed a small weapon. How about it? About buying this knife for... Oh! Okay, so I do need a bigger wallet. Oh hell, since we're here, let's... Oi! Won't let you get me. Probably work for Ganondorf. Well, you know what? I think that's all I can do. Song of Time, Song of Storms. I don't have any of those. I'm half tempted to just reset the game because that'll put me back in Hyrule Castle. Eh. I wonder if Darunia's down here. Or if he's like around. Huh. Only so rare, only 4 of them exist. That's pretty good. Like, I've never really been one to grind out for super rare content or the likes, but oh wait, that works so much better. We can just go through here and we're where we should have been. Right. What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. Promise, I'm sorry to never let anyone through here. Right. I mean, hey, this still skip a lot of time. Damn. Yeah, one in 5 million is... I wouldn't even try. I don't even try to do regular shiny hunting because... bleh. God damn it, an Octorok. I think where I need to go is... whoa. Yep, that's a big Duke Baba, alright. Like, there is nothing else to say except for he big. Maybe I should... yeah, from here. Wait. Ah, why is it so... it's such a pain to try to... there we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Yeah, the grid system inventory is such a pain to deal with sometimes. I'm glad that I remembered that. Ah, why are you so big? Like, for what reason? And here. There. Also, I'd kind of expect the big Dooku Baba to give a Dooku club. Come on. So I'm thinking it's... am I even in the right place? I've completely forgotten if I'm doing this right. Oh, I was right. You can't get back into the Deku Tree, so there's that. And at this point, I'm basing it off of Ocarina, where... or not Ocarina, I'm playing Ocarina. But... okay, no, that wasn't anything. It's based off of Wind Waker, where you have to clear out the enemies around him first. Ah. Fun little trick that I hope works in later versions, but Skullatunas just go down in one hit to the hook shot. Nicest thing. Nicest thing. Hey. Haven't I seen you somewhere before, mister? Oh, everyone... everyone in the village has forgotten Link. Is it? Can I even get... yeah, I can still get into my old house, though. Eh? Spider Squish 7, largest fish caught. Marathon time, horse. Oh, the marathon. So there's a running dude out in Hyrule Field that you can race. No matter what you do, he'll always win. He'll always win by 1 second, even if you hack the game to get a time of 0 seconds. He'll somehow make the run in -1 because the devs just could never figure out what a fitting reward for beating him would be. Like, I guess they had enough pieces of heart. Okay, let me try exiting Korok Forest in case I missed, like, a trigger. Or an owl conversation. But yeah, they couldn't figure out what to give players for beating the Running Man in a race. So they just made him impossible to beat. Because logic. I guess nobody liked the idea of, like, getting a piece of heart from somewhere else in the game and and putting it as a reward for that instead. Okay. So I'm thinking, yeah, the shop. Need to find Mido somewhere. Hi, mister. Can't use Dex Shields, only for kids. You can buy arrows at a shop, only if you have a bow. Seeds, recovery hearts. Nothing interesting. Alright, so where the heck is... Maybe he's up by the Lost Woods. Or maybe the trick is... Or maybe it's in here. Because whatever it is, I'm sure we have to bother Mido for it. Why's that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. I see. You didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Do the meanies out there bother you much? Before the Great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, I always stay inside my house. I'm bored to death in here. Hey, Fancy Count. Nice seeing you around. Hope you're having a good time. We are just trying to remember what the heck you do at this step, because I'm thinking gotta find Mido. I might have already found Mido in the Lost Woods, but I forgot what he looks like because he's Mido. I don't care. And I'm thinking now that I'm explaining this to you, I did in fact find Mido, but I have to, like, do a thing. Which my guess is Saria's song. But nice seeing you in. I hope you're having a good night. And that's where we entered. That ain't it. Oh yeah, that totally is Mido. There we are. Right, that's it. That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Everyone forgot Link in the 7 years. Damn it. Yeah, so here to here, then I'm just waiting for someone to finish their T&D game. Yep. Fair enough. That, depending on how that goes, that could either take a long time, not so long time, but yeah, definitely hope you're able to, like, vibe and relax while you're waiting for them. Because I know I always get in the way that when like I have something to do. It could be, oh, I'm expecting stupid moblin. I forgot this is a stealth. Forgot this is a stealth section. All right, I guess we live at the bottom of this pool now. Oh, it has 6 hour. Damn, that's a good length. I'm thinking I should apply a little bit of caution. But yeah, I'm one of those people who like has something in an hour or in 2 hours that okay, that doesn't count, you dang pig or bulldog. I was not in the way of that. I made it out. You plan we're going to let him go further. Can I just wait. Oh sweet, I can kill him. Oh hell yeah. But I get to that point where I just if I have to wait for something, I'm not good for anything. Hey dude, you don't see me. Oh my god, this is going to be so much easier than when I did this the first time, because like you can just kill him? You can just get up behind him and shank him? This changes everything. Right, milk. That's what I was going to do. God, that restores a lot for milk. Let's try not to just literally roll up on him. We go quietly and sneakily. We can. What? How could you hear my plotting? All right, we'll actually do this seriously if we have to, I guess. Nope. And come on, a little bit more, a little bit. I can get to that other patch. You know what? You seem to be pretty okay. You get to live. Oh. Oh. How sneaky. Okay, I also just noticed that during that animation, Link's holding his neck like he's been impaled, so this game was for kids. Yeah, like that's definitely a choking sort of animation. What is his trachea made out of? That works. Getting really acquainted with that pool of water. It's a nice pool, and holy sh... Maybe I'll go back to that pool. It was a good pool. I kind of miss that pool. I think that's the one enemy in the game that you actually can't kill. Like, it is more immortal than Ganon. Oh no. Well, sorry is not out here. Cheek is though, so that's a win. Flow of time is always cruel. Speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. Thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Hell yeah. I do love the stealth section for that. And these are the ones that I don't remember that well. Ah, I bumped the left. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. And I suppose that's what. I suppose it does make sense that the most memorable songs from this one are the top row of like utility songs, not the Minuet of Forest or the Dungeon Warp songs that you only play if you get lost or don't defeat the boss in a single sitting. Actually, no. No, it's only for... There we go. Those warp songs are only really useful on the world map, and I suppose if you want to get to a close, like a quick warp to a nearby landmark, because once you're in a dungeon, when you're in a dungeon and you save, like save and quit, you start at the beginning of the dungeon itself, not at the starting spot for the world. Oh. Okay. Oh, block of time. So that's a dungeon puzzle here. We have to find those 4 Poes, smack them around some, and get them to relinquish their torch flames to get the elevator back up. Oh, they love the big babas here, don't they? And you're a spider. You're out of range, so I guess you get to live for now. As of now, the only ranged option I have for dealing with these things is the hook shot. It's not golden, so... Big whoop. It is close, though. What's this? Blue bubble... Okay. Alright, get over here. Oh. And hopefully we got the map. It's just a pain to be in here without the maps. Heyo. Let's see. So second floor, that doesn't really count as much because we're stuck on the first and this little bit in the second. Unless no, there's like an underground basement thing before B2, which is the boss room. Nice. All right. You get lost. You get hooked on. Now, because one thing that also with the newer dungeons is I feel they kind of suffer a bit from a more open design, oddly enough. That part of what you were able to do with older dungeons, and by suffer I mean they are kind of harder because of it. Because with these dungeons you can take it room by room. If you're stuck, it's probably because of something that you missed. Ooh, that one's a gold one. Okay, now how do I get... shoot, how do I get over to that pond? Because I do want... Like, I actually... Maybe there's an exit up there? Hopefully. But I actually do need more Skulltana tokens. Like, I might have to grind off stream for them, because you do need a larger wallet for this game. Oh, hey. We were just talking about the B1 passageway. Hey, welcome back. And the thing that's up with the butterfly is we're playing Legend of Zelda. We need a fairy companion. We do not have a fairy companion, so I stapled some butterfly wings to the back of a bread body. We make do here. And welcome back. I heard butterfly. Not you. Just talking about the bread butterfly. You stapled butterfly. Don't worry. No butterflies were harmed in the making of this joke. And Botanical, I know what you're doing. The command that lists all the command is tits. Which is still a really funny thing to say, no matter how much I have to say it. Yep. Huh, wait. Catch doesn't work? Oh, right, because it's case sensitive? Ah, some of them. So some of them, like, catch because that move to a channel point redeem did get... So that hasn't been updated. I was talking to Botanical, like, off stream. Oh, dang it. Yeah, rain works. Some of the old tits commands from when it was just from back before I had channel points, they still work because I never took them off. So that command is just sitting there unupdated. I'm pretty sure, however, that... Yeah, you're just testing. I did remove any that's that are doubled by a channel point redeem. Oh, hey Cass, and definitely I'll get that mitosis done. And thank you for the lurk, Shim. Nice seeing you in here. I hope you're having a good evening. And I agree, the TITS acronym, not only does it just work really well of Twitch integrated throwing system, TITS. It fits the people who would use it because it really only works with VTubers. Was I here before? Yeah, weird. And it's just kind of natural. It's the most I've heard tits said on stream. More bread. But yeah, it's a fun time, and yeah, glad you're liking it. And thank you, Cass. They were a specific request. Yeah, I suppose you could get tits to knock a webcam capture around. I just know Oh, right. No, I've only ever used it in the capacity of like VTuber, because it is like, it's meant to interface well with VTube Studio. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you. So I forget that there are other options. Well, we do have one that's just straight ahead. The odds are low that they'd be dumb enough to... Vinian. That... I do kind of want to get a 3D model eventually. Mostly to use it in, like, VR chat or the like. Wait. Wrong door! Yeah, we're talking about Vinian. Vinian. But I actually have on my computer a 3D, like, the start of a 3D model of Bread. And yeah, Ace does know her stuff for 3D model using. Happens to redeem exotic butters if you already have exotic butters? Stack of butters? Nah, the butters just come off. I use that one also for, like, model outfit toggles for other things. So it's essentially the exotic butters redeem is make me press the hotkey for clothing. Yeah, it's one that kind of gets redeemed once and never off. Imagine you look like a bread slime, kind of. This model at least, very easy to do 3D, because it's literally, my original model was like 5 layers. In 3D, it's 3 objects. Like, well, a bit more than 3. Oh wow, I am almost dead. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it's a yeast to my problem. It's cool. Limiting in few ways, has this bug, but a lot of potentials. Nice. Oh, hi waifu. Nice seeing you in, and thanks for checking in. Hope your night's doing well. Actually, let me see. Affecting my mod. Yeah. And even with the 2D stuff, there's so many just little tweaks and edits that you can make, that a good model, at least half of it is good rigging, good art. Like, yeah, the problem is perfecting it, because the start is just getting everything in place, like having a good rigger, or even if you do your own rigger, good knowledge and skill in that. But for 3D too, this is making me want to finish Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, do it, beat it. Broke all the weights. Ouch. Yeah, because I know just the small, I've spent hours just for this model, and when I bring out my V1, you can see it, because the parameters don't line up the same way, so that one looks weird. But balancing, I kind of wanted to catch that in a bottle, but balancing all the, like, input, if my eyes close, how much of the models reacts. Yeah, V1's very basic, even for well, especially for mine. But for 3D, where you have to do weights, physics, and it's all, like, simulated, that sounds even tougher for 3D animations. C-Face has a few things that help with model smoothing and movement, which VNian doesn't, but the interaction potential is better with VNian. Yeah, I could see that VC face, I believe from what I've heard and know about it, that's the older, like, more there, but Vinian is the one that came later with the benefit of hindsight. Yeah, passing through VC face and I'll get a true depth tracker. Fun. Ooh, literally gave up on perfecting yours because all the little stuff that makes it a bit unpolished, but just can't. True, waifu, there's always the strategy of get something good and just get something good and out there for the first version, and then you can come back and later after you've used it a bit, have some experience, know, because one of the things that for the longest time before I got this model, I wanted to completely re-rig my V1 because I'm like, okay, there's a bunch of things that I thought made sense, but now that I'm actually sitting behind it and using it, I now know that what I need to do to make this look good is just redo it. Like, it was, I wouldn't say flawed from the start, but with the experience of using it a bit more, it helped. Problems every time think that too. Every time you think you're finished, nope, you just have more things to add that you thought of. Think perfected yours. Suggest taking a look at VODs for reference, but makes sound obnoxious. True. I do feel the idea of I think I'm a good reference for this, but I don't want to sound like I'm plugging my own stuff. But I will say Ace's model does look good and does have good interactions, so it is worth checking. Literally have to go through and remake half his shit because I made Base and V-Roy messed up some shit there and completely changed the model and attached tentacles in Blender. So we're sticking at a good level for a few months. Yeah. Oh? Is there? Ah, there's a small door. Yeah, no problem. Just because I do think that you do have a good model for the purpose. Well, actually, just a good model in general. Ah, that's the puzzle. And like part of what I did when I started out, because my V1 was drawn and rigged by me, part of the reason I have this design is because I cannot draw. I did my best, had a lot of fun, but it was still a face doodle on a JPEG. When I first sent my full model and all the art meshes and everything and all the rigging to Eru so she could take a look at how I did it, she told me, hey, I think your model texture atlas is corrupted because it's all these small images squished up in a corner. I'm like, oh, no, that's how it is. It's only 200 by 200 pixels. It was so small and crunchy, and it does show. Okay, so we have that. I'm thinking maybe gotta push this in. It was small. Like, honestly, half of the joke of me being so tiny was because that was just true. Yeah, 3D, I was actually able to do a better job in something that looked closer to this model with my own experiences for like animation design and 3D modeling, because I have a little bit from other sources. Interesting. I mean, I will not argue the allegations of small. I am only 3 inches here. Oh, I think I need to just like push one out. Nope. Another one. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming by, Cass. So I hope that your night's good and that your various woes with perfecting and tweaking your model goes a bit smoother. Like, model working is hard. Be good? You know I won't. Or it's just fine. When it comes to people, so much better at general graphic design. I don't want to be a model, it's just fine. So much better at texturing than I'd be in 2D. Yeah, it is nice to be able to use something that... Ooh, except for OBS crashing. Damn. Good luck with that, too. Okay, the other problem is I think that there might be, like... something I'm missing that I can't see because it's just dark. Yeah, or maybe I have to bomb something. This would actually be a bit easier with the compass so I could see if I'm at a oddly shaped wall. I'm gonna come back to this room, honestly. Bread, the things I do for you, staying here with all this bread. Yes, and that's why I appreciate you so much, Ace. Because you probably shouldn't be here at all. Huh? Oh, there's stuff up there. This is a dangerous environment. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. for you. That's the other thing. What the hell? Oh, I can't complain too much for staying up later than I should. But I do appreciate you coming by, always. Man, I see why they gave Twilight Princess a flat-out lantern. They did learn. Okay. New question, where have I been? Where can I go? Then top and bottom. Looks like I might have more to do there, actually. So if I go off the other side. This one. Which I think this is... Wait, no, I'm in the exact same... Oh, there's a connection! I see. Which, shoot, that either means I have to figure out my way onto that island with the Skulltana on it. Or there's something I'm missing here. Is this at a higher level, like in that room? Connects to that room that I was just in with the block pushing. One thing at a time, I guess. But yeah, no, waifu, I do get that feeling of like just being at one point with what you do. No, I don't want to go back in the well. Of like, yeah, what I can do here is just fine, but I'd like to be able to do it better. And it is a good idea for, like, I can get behind your idea of swapping over to something that you feel you can be or get a more satisfactory end result with. Okay. That's a good way forward. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot that there's a chest here I can, in theory, grapple onto. And then, which I need to aim a bit higher from, or there's like this little bump. Maybe we gotta shoot from the bump. Or down the bump a little. There we go. No! I spoke too soon. Watch, there's going to be like a much easier way. What are you showing me there for, Navi, what secrets do you have? Wait, that's going... Knowing my luck, there's something wooden up above that I can grapple onto instead of this freaking chest. And I just grab it. Latch on. Don't do that. And that's just it. Oh no! Ah! I would have had that time if I grabbed onto the edge. To grab the front. There we go. Because that has to be like what it's there for. Yeah, because it just has a recovery heart. You know what? I can't even be mad that that didn't get me anything or anywhere meaningful. Thank you, waifu. I appreciate that. Right, because there's a door there. Two things to hookshot up over there, which is how I got here in the first place. A well that's like an easier connection. Oh. Maybe there's another way. Yeah, that door is just perpetually locked, which is a pain. But maybe there's another way in this forward door. Honestly, super happy with how the model ended up, even though there's a few issues to iron out. One thing I like about 3D the most is I can easily play dress up because the glamour is endgame. Tentacles make certain things a little bit hard. True, they always do. But you move through it. Wait, dang it, that's the front exit again. I keep on doing that. But yeah, no, that's great that you got somewhat irrelevant, but I have so many design ideas. Where's this too confused? Yes, I get it, or that it won't be that impactful. Because at least for yours, it's like clothing or outfit designs or variations on the base character. I have the worry that with my various forms that'll get a little bit too confusing or just not as good as sticking with one could be. But I also really like the idea of committing to like shapeshifter bit, so I can get up there, but not from here. But that is a nice thing about 3D models, that with like Blender, Booth, Vroid Studios, there are so many people who just make clothes you can put on it. It's so nice. In the kids show Ben 10 was recognizable with unique transformations. Well, I guess that's something that, well, I guess for both of us, or everyone involved, that you don't really know what's going to take off or happen until you spend some time to and actually get to using your new designs out there. Because that was something that I remember. I'm just going to try. Oh. It's a left out, which I don't think I can get up to, but I can go out, or right. Go out on the right, but I don't think I can actually get there. So it has to be something in the left. All right, did I do the... Okay, good. I didn't accidentally leave the dungeon again. Like, one thing I remember hearing about a lot was whenever people get a new 2.0 design, that a lot of people would say, oh, but I really liked your 1.0 design. Like, this is good, but I still, like, fondly remember that and associate that for, like, you. Which led me to realize that part of it is actually just that it's familiarity, or half of the recognition, that if you use the new things and the new variants more often, then after a while people start associating you with it. And yeah, it might be helpful to also have like a lore video or something of the like prepped for a quick little rundown of various forms or the like. But for outfits or designs, then I feel that you have a bit more leeway. It still looks good. I honestly think that there's an underrepresented market niche in the VTuber sphere for designs that don't go crazy over the top and are just a bit more, I suppose, approachable and readable. Okay, so I need to get that. I need to get this out. I'm either... And also a simple design, like a simpler design well done, which yours is definitely... It has good details and a good overall aesthetic, and doing too much wouldn't quite have the same impact. Yeah, simple is good. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking this, and it's merely that I'm not playing with my new toy quite enough for what they need me to do. Yeah, because I got a work in progress for one of mine. Yeah, clean design is definitely really nice when it's well done, since you can see all the details and hard work put into it. I will unironically say one of my favorite designs is just like some twink in a white button up. It's simple, it gets the message across, it's readable, and looks good. Also, according to Frank Odd, Henson would say that before immediately diving in the most complex projects he's had to date. Yeah, of course the Muppets creator was one of us. Of course he was a hyper-focused individual who would say, jokingly, simple is good. Anyway, I am going to lock myself in the room until this puppet design is the most ridiculous thing you ever seen. It's going to be great, and I'm going to love every second of it. That just tracks. Creative is our crate. Oh god, I am so bad at advising other people and never following my own advice. Like, oh yeah, no, if you're not feeling too good or just need a night off, feel free to, like, there's no shame in having to take the time off from the stream to take care of yourself. Prioritize yourself first. Meanwhile, I need a moment to rest. Yeah, no, I'm gonna feel awful from this, and I hate that I'm not able to immediately jump in and do the thing. Eventually people will follow their own advice, but that day is not today. Eh? So we can raise and lower that, but why? Alright. So second floor of this isn't actually much of anything interesting. There, like, has to be something in that underground pass, unless it is literally just... Wait. There's something on the first floor. Right, it's that door. I think. Nah. Suggested to myself that I should get taller years ago. Yeah, it's in basketball tournaments. Well, you tried. But I will honestly believe that a little bit of athleticism goes along a lot longer than... Oh, I'm locked out. Ain't. Then a bit of height. Because when I was forced to play basketball, I did not care about it at all, and yeah. Don't compare yourself to others. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, that's all that matters, I say, after comparing my art to extremely talented people and wondering why I draw no good. Played American football, but my balance is terrible, so not good. Ah, wonderful. Yeah. Well, look on the bright side. The only thing you missed out on was concussions. Several of them. Ah, where the hell do I go? But nice seeing you in Mecca. I hope you're doing well today. We are lost. Like, extremely fucking lost. So you go to that overpass. I think that... Lost and confused, as usual. I'm pretty sure that bottom room being on the second floor is just... It's open to the ceiling. It's open air. It's like a courtyard. The only place we can go... Plays Dazed and Confused by Led Zeppelin. Is that block push puzzle. Now I'm going to go back to the room I was just in. I accidentally left and forgot the door locks behind, but... For two things. One, is this well can't be nothing. Two, is there anything up here? Three, that's a thing. Okay. I would like to get up there. How do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer was just I was not playing with my new toy, the hookshot, enough. Maybe. I don't see anywhere to hook onto. Yep, still lost. But I remember this just being the theme of this temple. I don't really remember... Oh. I don't really remember it too well to begin with. Like, the thing is, I feel that there has to be... No, I don't think... I think I'm juking myself out on the importance of this passageway. That it's important because there's a small key at the bottom of one end. And... Oh, hey, Carrot. Hope you're doing well. Nice seeing you, and we're just lost, and I'm picking apart a dungeon in... Well, 720p, because the output from my capture card is set to that. Why is there a butterfly bread? Because there has to be a Navi. There has to be... It's The Legend of Zelda. It'd be weird if there wasn't a fairy around like that. And because it's fun. Simply check. True. I am kind of considering it. But I also just want to figure this out legit. Okay, so we can get up. Like, we can hook shot up there, but that doesn't actually help because there's the only thing up there. Oh, wow. Alright, what roguelike you want? We have Doom the roguelike, NetHack, technically Risk of Rain 2. What other ones do I have? FTL, I don't actually own that one. Alright, I pick. Well, first of all, I need to get my other screen up. Now, let's do DRL. That's a fun one. Do I have that up on my... The card... No. Stop. Stop it, you. Okay, and thought I had it... Oh. No, that's just regular Doom. Meh. Okay, where... Hang on, I know I have it on my desktop somewhere. Or maybe don't. Did I always just launch it from... Yeah? DRL. Yes. Well, too bad. You told me I pick, and wait, what the hell? And I got it up. No longer lost in Zelda. Now my desktop, indeed. Okay, we're just doing game capture. That should be it. There we go. What? Not too rough. We'll do a marine. We'll do just a regular shoddy man build. That's reloader 2. What's the other thing I need? Because there's a higher level thing that I also need to have. Heal over 100%. Oh, Army of the Dead. Shoddy man, badass, and level 6. So, reloader. Hurt me plenty difficulty, classic. And just a random one. Let's see if I remember how to play this. It's been a while. More or less, it seems. Probably emphasis on less. Probably the only roguelike that circle strafing is a legitimate strategy, because if you move after someone shoots at you, there we go. There is a chance for you to just dodge. Yeah, Nightbot lies today, but I figured because it is a Thursday, I'd keep that up and going. That would do it. That was dumb. Okay, I guess we're using a med pack. I suppose it's better to use a med pack or use them instead of letting them go to waste. And yeah, Socks is just hidden behind one of the breads. And technically is the one behind the butterfly wings of this, the Navi one's using. So it works. Ooh. That'll be good. Bit of armor. Ow. I forgot to be cautious. Yeah, taking a nap on one of the pillowy soft breads. Ooh. You got it, Caro. Hey, you. Right, I'll change it for a bit. ERL. I don't know what Twitch does in order to... Oh, oops. Guess I can do that. In order to, like, maintain its category of games and make sure they're accurate. But I was kind of surprised to see that, like, a bunch of fan games do make the cut on there. Oh, I mean, we're going down to Hell's Arena because that'll either ruin your run or get you something nice. Hell, that would... Okay, but actually play Tunic. You do get a gun in that game. And it is pretty good. Like, I will endorse Tunic. Legend of Doom. I was going to say, I would be surprised if they... Aha. I'm kind of surprised that they never made an RPG off of this. Ooh. But then I remember there is an RPG. Both Doom and Wolfenstein had one. Did I play Doom sometime? Hell yeah. I think the old games still hold up, especially if you mod it a little bit or use definitely use the GD Zoom launcher. But like the new ones for the Doom 2016 and Eternal, those are just fun games. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't a Cacodemon, so that we got that going for us. The bigger question is whether or not we'll be going down deep enough in this game in order to fight Mancubi. Oh, for sure. OG Doom still holds up. The new ones are like literally a riot. The Archon of Sin. Everyone says the murder and violence would suit me, but never even seen Doom outside game cover art. Yeah, that's fair. It's... Ooh. Always do more. It depends on your opinion on FPS games. That I'm just going to use them all. Nope. Get away, you dang meatball. But if you... Ooh. Dig the prowess, the capacity for violence. Pistol. Swap that for the chain gun. Drop that. Let's at least try this out. See if there's anything... There's something volley fire on. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll do another fight. Feeling Doom. Yeah, the Doom music is very good. Like, for nothing else, I do really enjoy the soundtrack, and they did a good job of it. Okay, how am I still alive? Oh, lawsuit about that. Never really played or been into Doom, but unironically, my favorite thing is just the modern writers going, well, we have to have lore. What do you mean the originals have only a scantest thread of plot? How am I supposed to string all this together in a coherent universe? Oh, here's the thing. They have lore. They have dumb lore. They have the Doom comic. Something that can only be described as definitely written under the influence of drugs. Like, that is where rip and tear comes from. They do such a good job of just taking every piece of scant lore that Doom does have and saying, no, it's canon. We got it right the first time. Because I've been playing Wolfenstein as well. Need to play lore, so yes. And by canon, tab swaps. The protagonist of Wolfenstein is the great grandfather of the Doom guy. Play Doom. Yeah, easy enough mistake. Few video on the entire Doom timeline is so crazy. Yeah, they're somehow able to make things fit. They even canonicized both the facts that every fan calls the main character of Doom Doom Guy instead of any of his attempted canonical names. They referenced all the attempted canonical names, especially Flynn Taggart. They referenced the fact that I think either in Wolfenstein, those remakes, or in Doom, that BJ Blazkowicz is the great grandfather or something of Doom Guy. They reference all the classic levels and one somewhat obscure fanfic called Resurrection of Evil, which it's a bit more oblique, so I'm not gonna say it, but like they knew what they knew what they were doing with the series and everything the fans knew about it. His name is Mrs. Doom Guy. Bro, my wife Doom Guy. Can you go hit my head in a pillow? Oh, for sure. Like, thank you so much for coming by and chatting. I hope you have a good rest and have a good day tomorrow. See you around, Ace. Well, the only thing they fear is you is a very good song. My only gripe is that it does not exist on like Spotify, at least easily available, so it's hard to listen to. But it's just so good. Yep. Problem solving. Man, I need some med kits. Which is a common problem. Health potions will have to work. Okay, now where's the teleporter? But also, before we go, based on Games Talk, so hyped to start Baldur's Gate 3 on release. Got a weekly schedule for it with a friend. Oh, from someone who's been playing with the weekly game just with a friend. That is so much fun. Like, enjoy. Also, rest well. Oh, you're not all quite dead yet. Yeah, be there. If not physically, then in the VOD archive. The pain of time zones. That. Also the pain of spawning in with just a pinky right there. I'm gonna do that vampire twink. The things I support you doing to that vampire twink. Rip and tear until it's done. Only vampire twink we stand here is Alucard. Specifically from Castle. I got blindsided from that. Not my best, but actually not my worst. Thanks for the roguelike redeem mecha. That was fun. Now where were we? Oh right, the Pit of Despair. So the problem is we need to get up. There's an entrance there, which might wrap around. So I'm thinking there's an entrance in this room to that like U-shaped room that connects to the other room south. If I can't figure out a way in there, it seems like my best odds will be up there. Which I don't think I can grapple on from down below. Because there has to... Although now that I think about it, I believe that maybe I did in fact use a walkthrough for this last time. That it just gets a little bit twisty. Huh. But I'll just do one more check, because what you have to do is figure out everywhere that it can be, and then start everywhere that it can't be, and then start checking everywhere that you have an idea of where it might be. Which in this case is the block puzzle room. Wait. I have one more idea of maybe if I play the Song of Time in that courtyard I was just in, it'll make a block of time and I can... Oh, I exited. Oops. Grapple onto it. 2016 Doom intro was so awesome. Things may have gotten a bit out of hand, but I assure you we did it for the betterment of humanity. Looks down at a brutalized corpse, punches out the console, and just... And that's the title sequence. Right? Yeah, that's good to hear, Caro, that despite everything, you still persist. You'll have to hear it. Well, the most impressive thing with Doom is that they managed to put in a silent character so much personality. I would argue that Doom Guy is, especially in, well, really only in the remakes, because scant characterization, is someone who they didn't put in any dialogue for him or any like interactions of the like, because they really didn't need to. Okay. So that's just 2 ladders up. It's just stone ceiling I can't grapple to. Block puzzle 1 has been completed. And that mechanic was about moving it out of the one way first, and then going to the back side. We also have this deck to work with for possible angle on something to grapple? No. Okay. So if I climb this, and also if this, at this point, if anyone does know like a thing about the temple, feel free to share. However, I'm also on the second floor. Which means... Which means probably the way to get to the other side is... Oh! Oh, I was going to give up, but that... Well, that's just like... That's it. Because now I can push this here. Yeah, the hidden ladder, that was clever. Okay, no, technically that wasted a lot of time, but I don't really care because I feel good about myself. There's something amazing to behold when you are knocking your head against the puzzle and just have the moment of, oh, I understand now. Yeah, you outsmart the game. Granted, you are technically using the mechanics, like even in a game like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where you have the taunting message of see if you can beat our game and do these shrines in unintended ways. But if you're using the mechanics in valid ways, it's still within what the devs intended, but it does feel good to pull up something and just have a, wait a minute, I know what we can do here. Amazing to behold. Hello, booblies. Ah! Wait. The heck is that? I guess that might be for treasure or something, but... Oh. This corridor's all twisted. Thank you for the impeccable notice, Navi. You are truly an asset to the cause. Shut. Oh, wonderful. First of all, we need more keys. Second of all, we're being hunted by Wallmat. Are these Wallmasters? Yeah, hang on a sec. I need to get some more water. I'll be back. Yeah, I kind of power slurped it in the first. It was The water bottle that usually lasts the entire stream was gone in like the first hour. Although I suppose I'm a VTuber, so I am honor bound to be thirsty. In some way. Oh! Treasure chest here. Oh, I see. So, does that mean I have to get at this from the opposite way? Because if my options going in here are the twisty hallway of weird, which gets me on the wall, then I assume the only other thing, what I'm supposed to do is get at it through the... Oh. Buzz off. Wow. But I assume that the solution is get at the other side. How... Oh, I got one heart back. Game might have I might have outsmarted the game, but I'm a bit worried that the game might have outsmarted my outsmarting. Especially the question of how do I get that there as an entrance or exit? Is it just from... Is it just from the room above? Of course... Oh. House does win after all. That's true. Okay, I think the next... Ow. So I think the next thing I have to do... That got me forward a little bit. But not quite enough. Now, what items do I have to play with? Got bombs, deck of nuts, the ocarina, and a fire spell. Not a lot. Ah. Dang it. Punch my headphones cord out. So I'm starting to have an idea. The problem is I need one more key to get to where I need to go. And given the design on the nuts. Hell yeah, we got 30 nuts in these pants. We are chocked full of nuts. Okay, the only other place I haven't checked due to a lack of an ability to get up there is up and over here. And you see a doctor about that. Nonsense. I know what we're doing. Kind of. More or less. Nothing to grapple, so I kind of assume that that's a way back. Which means I still have no idea how to get in there, except for... Oh, you get in from above. There's one more room that I think we can check. So on the map, there is... I need to get up there somehow. I can get to there, but there's nothing to get me up and over. Unless... there's something tricky on these pillars. As the problem is I can't really find a way to climb up there. So I'm guessing that, yeah, sorry about just going to full-on analytical what we do mode. I will admit what I enjoy the most about these games is the puzzle solving and the dungeons themselves, so I am very excited to get into past what I kind of view as the tutorial dungeons. But I will also admit that a lot of this is just me struggling to fight a bubble, along with just strings and thumbtacks sort of approach. Especially because I'm kind of blanking on just anything else. Like, this has attracted my full attention. All right. But for better or worse, I'm determined to get this figured out. Wait a sec. Oh yeah, the bubble's got hands or know how to fight. Doesn't have hands unless. Yeah, you know what's up. Move. Nope. Nope. I'm thinking we need the bow for any of that. Which means the compass would make this so much easier. What's this? Need a key. What the? Oh, I clipped into the block's texture. Oops. Okay, so we just need a gauntlet of keys to get through here. So, same deal. Where have we been and where can we go? Love to get the compass for this. But it can't be on B2. B1, we've gotten everything in. Not sure how to get to those side rooms. Aside from... Actually, no, I know how to get to those. The side rooms are accessed through the block push room that we got through, but in order to drop the ladder or a block or something to use, we need the bow. Same in the room before this, which also required, also had a target that we can probably shoot. The only option is that top right courtyard, which I believe that we can loop around and get there, but I'm just going to pull up a guide at this point. Oops. Forward. Oh, I pulled it up and it told me the walkthrough, like the first line was get this here. It's actually devious. It is simultaneously so simple that of course it's there. Of course I should have checked the entryway for a key. But also where it is so of course nobody would think to look there until they spent... That's what I love about this sort of game design, where it is a little bit hostile to the player. Like, the only way... It is also devilish. It is devilishly clever. Wait. I don't think this is the right way. How is it the one time I'm trying to get out of the temple, I managed to go the wrong way entirely? Oh my god, game, please give me the compass. I am lost and dumb. But it is... in the entryway, up on top of a tree, with the climb point behind it. Or very much off to the side. Hi. Get back here. Ah! How do they ring me out? Wait, you gotta climb this stuff. Wow. And I know why that you don't get this type of game design anymore, partially because I get it, but I don't really get it, because in an age where where it's so accessible if you're stuck to pull up a guide. Ah! Ow. Alright, I'll fight this. Games do have, in order to increase profits and success, they need to have some degree of widespread appeal. So they have to essentially design themselves to be for, you know, I hate to say this, but the dumbest people. Like, if you've seen the clip that's floating online of some random douche bro YouTuber who was complaining the entire time about how, oh, this shrine in Tears of the Kingdom is unplayable. This is dumb. Why are they giving me these parts? Gesturing towards a half-assembled car with a plow on the front. Like, wait, do I just have to go pick up every one of these balls on hand and put them on the Switch? This is going to take forever. This is so dumb. And then Amelia Watson, just humming along, assembles the cart, pushes them all in one fell swoop. Yeah, it's so aggravating because the dude's so dumb. But it's also, yes. Honestly, yeah, just in general, I think you should be able to carry out the death penalty. Like, just a frog clown going around removing people who deserve it. I could live in a world with that regime. But, like, that's the kind of player that they have to cater towards. The type that will complain about a game being either stupidly easy or maddeningly hard because they haven't really... I think it was the same dude. It might have been the same dude as the tutorial Cuphead guy, but it's the same vibe of you have all the tools, you just require the player to do a little bit of putting the dots together that's laughably easy for everyone else. But there's a set of players who will complain the loudest when they can't grasp, because they don't want to turn on their brains. Or they refuse to pick up all of the lessons that games will teach them. And part of it is that these people have always existed. Like, for every person in Tears of the Kingdom who's like, this is stupid. What does the game want me to do here? I have no idea what's happening here. In Tears of the Kingdom, there was someone like that in Ocarina of Time playing it for the first time. That the problem is with the internet, you don't hear them as loud. You didn't hear them as loudly as you do now back then. Oh, I remember what that room is. We do need the bow. Huh, what's this? This is the same torch we saw in the entrance to the temple, isn't it? But no, it's just an aggravating thing that with a louder voice. Interesting. I think I have to... I'm sidetracked by the puzzle, but I know what I have to do with it. Oh. Oh? Oh. What are we fighting? Oh, more Stalfos. And... Oh! Ow! Ouch! Well, there's the solution. But I know, I just find it frustrating that, like, Dark Souls can sell itself on this insanely tough experience that I've seen people get legitimately mad of the idea of an easy mode because somehow they think that invalidates their... Oh yeah, no worries. Glad you had fun. Hope that they got ripped and torn. But like with Dark Souls, where you get some try-hard purists who believe that the idea of an easy mode or some accessibility completely invalidates their achievement. Like, ugh. That's one of the dumbest takes, I think, that somebody else's ability to enjoy a game. Oh, thanks for the Bob Fans account. It is coming slowly but surely. Well, that's just one that I hate, that somebody else's ability to enjoy a game in an easier difficulty or an easier time invalidates your own experience and is something to get bent out of shape from. It approaches slowly and surely. Oh shit, there it is. But like at the same time, I just like how Dark Souls can like sell itself and cement itself as this big important game that has driven game design and what you can do and can't do in a game on difficulty. Thanks for the bop. But at the same time, every other game needs to be very approachable and simple. That D&D game's still going on. Damn, that must be... The only thing I can think that would cause it is a very climatic combat, because that has had some of my games go from, we're doing a 2-hour session, to, holy shit, we've been here for 5 hours, we're still not done, and we all want to keep going. Which sounds like, at the very least, a fun time. I think we just have the one, but it's a harder... But it's like a harder setup. But the nice thing about this game is that with multiple enemies targeting you in a boss fight like this, they're programmed that the one you lock onto will fight you and the other one will respectfully hang back while you duel. Oh? Oh! Oh shit, we went a bit too... We went a bit too hard up front. Okay, still have the jar of gunpowder, but I no longer have the pirate ship in my head. That's one that just from the items being discussed, I know is from Chibi Robo. Ah, such a wonderfully weird game. Oi. Oh, he can jump attack? Holy. Yeah. I love that game to bits. Well then. Let's give this one more try. And failing that, my new partner who is asleep most of the day, so I want to talk to them. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, glad they're having fun, but also that you do like to have the opportunity to talk to people close to you. But hey, good news is that if they can stay awake, they'll definitely have a good story to tell from D&D. Man. Oh, that reminds me, Mecha. The magic items I've been sending you as I've been thinking up dumb and silly ones. Hell yeah. That's going to be fun. But are you considering giving our current group Montgomery's Python ring? I'm asking that because of several effects. The entire... Oh, it's great. It makes my day. Oh, wonderful. So the whole joke of Montgomery's Python ring is the inside has Monty Python's Flying Circus production address of where they film most of their episodes, with the joke of the name being Monty's short for Montgomery. And it does nothing for the players. Identified just says it is a ring in the shape of a python owned by some dude named Monty. The DM, however, has 6 effects, and I'm just going to pull them off and read them out. Cop out. DMs, have your players been going on a silly bit for too long? Has the joke overstayed its welcome? Well, roll or pick from this list and enjoy the wisdom of the pythons. Cop out. A handful of London bobbies show up and escort the party off the premises with a warning for breaking a silly law or for dragging the joke on. Get on with it. Through every NPC in 3-mile radius, or jump cut to them if need be, yell at the party to get on with things. Fisher Lavash. Randomly determine one party member, probably me, because let's be honest, to be struck with a falling cow. This deals non-lethal damage and cannot kill them, but it does deal max impact fall damage. And now for something completely different. The party is teleported to where they would be if they weren't goofing off out of character. African or European? An NPC joins the conversation so the DM can get in on the silliness in character. Tis a silly place. To keep them back on track, the DM improvs several reasons why the place they want to go that he hasn't prepared is a very silly place and should be avoided, and points you in the right direction. Yes. I love dumb, slightly weeboo. You did the wrong font. I don't have it all caps, but I appreciate the hustle. Let's not go to Camelot. It's a silly place. Sorry. But yeah, I know for a fact that the one character that's going to get the cow. Holy, that was fast. I love that movie. I need to make Weeboo watch it. I also forgot that I had 3 HP. But I just know that I am going to probably be the person who gets the cow dropped on them the most. Whose brother's movie night when? I've seen it, pinky swear. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Weebu. And well, that means we can just watch it again. But get there on a mission from God. Surprised if there's nothing about a killer rabbit. So part of the joke for the ring is that it's actually harmless and just legitimize a bunch of things that DMs have either already done to me or have just done. Like and now for something completely different. Most of the overly long segments. Wait. The heck? I hear a Skulltana. Like, the segments that have gone too long and have distracted from the main game usually do end with the DM saying, okay, and we skip ahead to your destination. Yeah, because that one's like, oh, and butter off. Thank you for removing the butter, Weebu. Because that one's very much done. And as for the Fetche Lavache, the one that I am certain I am going to get hit by the most, because I have been described as my character playing a little shit. Thought it had more butter? No, we actually talked about this earlier. It just toggles the butter. I should probably add that as I'll add that after to a description to make it clear that this toggles and not add more, because unfortunately that is so. The reason it hits every single model is because it's and the butter's back. It's a part of the actual rigging. Like, Erdine, put the butter back. The butter is back. I have been rebuttered. But yeah, no, I have been smited before while playing D&D for being a bit too stupid, and I think I got hit by like a meteor spell because I challenged the DM and he's like, okay, fine, wise guy, you get a meteor. These three people who are fighting this demon in another dimension were the ones it was cast at, but the last one is going to you for that. And then other things are just kind of simple, like, oh yeah, you're being escorted off the premises. My last DM for D&D actually gave us NPCs so he could join in on the in-character smart. Yeah, normalize calling your players wise guys, and also humorously smiting them for running their mouths. Because, like, the killer rabbit would be funny and definitely an old Python thing, but it is also, like, an epic level boss. For something that would... For something that for stat block deserving of the killer rabbit of Cannerbog, it needs to be up there. Whereas everything else is, the only thing it'll hurt is their pride. Which they could do with a little bit less of. And I just love the idea of, like, in character, when the table completely derails and you spend like 20 minutes arguing something in character or just talking and shooting the shit, that instead of it being like, okay, well while you were talking, travel was happening as normal and you are now at your destination, but it's just, and suddenly you're there because you guys just stood still to have that talk, and well, that just happened. Oh. I think this is a sign. I think this is just a sign. Oh my god. was a bit of a dumpster fire the whole way through, and I am loving it. Thank you all for coming by. I had a whole lot of fun showing this off for everyone and trying my best. I'm actually kind of surprised by how much progress we got through. So let's find somebody to raid. Okay, let me just look through. Oh, thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Oh, they rated. Let's see. We have Power Wash Simulator. I kind of want to raid him, but we rated as he last time. Dark Souls 3. We could do Dark Souls 3. That's basically the same game. Or yeah, a lot of collabs. Check the item I put in Discord real quick. Bet. Scroll of Sacking Notice. Wonderful item. Replace the DM for the rest of the current activity because who really cares what happens? It's all a crapshoot. We apologize for the fault in the item description. Those responsible for sacking the people who have just been sacked have been sacked. I love it. Yeah, alright. You make a good point, Count. Let's raid Jaden. Like, he's a cool dude beyond, and he's basically playing Zelda. So that's the raid message. This is basically Zelda. But yeah, I'll be on next Tuesday. I'm going to, because the plans got up in the air, I'm going to recycle the schedule I had posted of Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta on Tuesday, and then hopefully Jess will be feeling better. But yeah, I had a fun time and hope you had a good weekend. See you around. Gonna raid out now.
So that door is like a shortcut. Actually, one of these things takes me to one of the DLC.